Hello everybody and welcome back to Losing Laura. If you are new here, welcome, and if you've been with me for a while, I truly appreciate it. You have just joined in for my week 32 of my fasting lifestyle with OMAD 1 meal a day and how I am doing. This is my update for week number 32, and I feel like it should rhyme with something like 32 is deja vu because we are doing an exact repeat of last week. So you can stop the video here and don't even watch the rest. You probably already know what's going to happen. I really thought this week was going to be better because, yes, it was my second birthday week, and who has 2 weeks full of birthdays? Only this girl on her 50th birthday month. So we had a birthday party on my actual birthday, and then this past weekend we had a skating party. And I know I've been talking about that a lot over the months because we've been practicing so much and getting ready for it. But I really thought I was going to hone in and get the weight going in the right direction this week, and that's not what happened. Not at all. So I am sure you already know where this video is going. But before we get to all that jazz about the scale, I'm just going to say up front, I so wish I could play the entire dance video for you guys with audio. But you know how YouTube can be about having other people's music and copyrights and all that jazz. So I'm going to put the video in. It just will not have the music. And I'm not sure how I'm going to add it yet. I don't know if I'm just going to dub it over me talking like right now or if I'm just going to put it at the end. I have not decided that yet, but I'm just going to take the music out. The song was Unstoppable by Sia. If you know that song, I had never heard it until we started doing this dance routine earlier this year. So if you know that song, maybe you can sing it along in your head while you watch us get out there and try to roller skate dance. But I will say it turned out very well. I was happy, even though I stumbled a little bit here and there, but everybody thought we did great, and it was a lot of fun. Our birthday party, skating party, was a blast. I'll throw in pictures, I'll throw in some videos here and there. Again, I can't put all the music because we had Jenny and who else did we play? We played all kind of 80s stuff, you know. We had all kind of good songs, Duran Duran and Queen. Oh yeah, another one, Bites the Dust. I love Queen. Y'all know I love Queen. But anyhow, okay, back to the video. So I will throw things in here and there so y'all can see everything that happened at the skating party. But my overview for the week, I'm going to go through my meals really quickly because, again, we did a lot of eating out. And I'm going to tell you, the weight gain this week was not as bad as last week. I will say that. But what got me on the weight gain this week is, do y'all remember last week that I had all that leftover cookie cake? Y'all know the Cookie Monster was still in me from my party. And that Cookie Monster ate on that cookie cake Monday, Tuesday, and I think we finally finished it off early Wednesday. So did I stick to OMAD this week? For the most part, I would say no, because I snacked on cookie cake every time I walked into the kitchen. I'm grabbing some, and I'm grabbing some, and I'm grabbing some. All through the day. Then I'd eat my one meal. I don't consider that OMAD when you've been eating cookie cake all day long, Laura. So my eating was not good this week, but after the cookie cake was gone, I thought, okay, now I'm gonna settle down and we're gonna get busy again. And then we had a barbecue cookout, and then Ariel and I went out to eat a few times, and it just adds up. But for me, the sweets and alcohol are the worst. So as the week progressed and the different things we did, that is what gets me in my weight gain. And I know it is because I'm a sweet eater. I love sweet foods and I love sweet alcohol. So 4 out of the 7 days I had a drink, whether it was a glass of wine or two, or I had a Texas tea one night when we went out, and or a glass of wine at the barbecue. 4 nights. When I started looking back at my meals, I was like, here it is right here. You know, I know what affects my weight. So let's just jump on the scale and let me show you what happened. We already know it's up. Last week when I weighed in with you guys, I was 180.8, I believe. And this week, I am up to 182.0. So that is a weight gain of 1.2 pounds. So if you add that on to last week's 3.4 pounds and this week's 1.2, I'm up a total for the last 2 weeks of 4.6 pounds. So, today is detox day. I have decided birthdays are now officially over. There are no more parties. There are no more sweets. I cleaned out all the sweets in the house. Got rid of all the junk. Today we are detoxing, we are fasting, and getting all this crud out of my system for the next few days, and we're getting back on track. I've come way too far to let a birthday month slide me back into old habits. So it's time for coffee, tea, and water, and we are going to get all the junk out. So with that being said, let me run through my meals real quick for you so I can show you what I ate. Well, here's what my meals were for the week. On Monday, Ariel and I had gone to a little local restaurant here in Santa Fe called Santa Fe Seafood. I ordered the 12-piece shrimp with fried shrimp. This girl likes fried shrimp. With coleslaw, french fries, and we had some fried mushrooms and ranch with that. So that was my meal on Monday, delicious. Now, that was the one meal on Monday, like I said, but remember, I had been snacking on cookie cake all day long while we were at the house. Ugh. Tuesday comes around. I did cook at the house, if you want to call this cooking. We had some blackened chicken strips, and we had a salad with that, and we ate at home that night. Surprise, surprise. But again, that was Cookie Monster Day also. So I had tons of sweets all day long. Let me also add, on Bad Tuesday, I also had a glass or two of wine that evening with the blackened chicken strips. So there was the first alcohol that week. On Wednesday, we went to Mod's Pizza, and Ariel and I split a pizza and a salad. So I'm telling myself I'm doing better because we're splitting the food, even though I had just ate cookie cake again that morning. Ugh. And I had a blackberry lemonade. Now I'm gonna tell y'all, if y'all have not tried Mod's Blackberry Lemonade, it is thebomb.com. I love that lemonade. I sat there and had 3 cups full of it. Yeah, 2 at the restaurant and 1 to go. Love that lemonade. And I'm sure it's loaded with sugar. So I'm telling y'all, sugar overload this past week is an understatement. It's bad. I've got to detox. Thursday, we went to Logan's Roadhouse and had steak and double mashed potatoes, which I love. And there I had a Texas tea, just one, but I had another alcoholic drink. As you can see, sugar is still adding up through the week. Friday, we went to a friend's house. They had a big old barbecue. There was all kinds of meats. I mean, she had chicken, she had pork, she had different kind of wings, different kind of sausages. A real good jalapeno spicy sausage. Oh my gosh, I ate that up. Baked beans, potato salad. Oh, she had a smear of food. And I didn't even think about taking a picture of that, but it was a ton of food. So we ate really well. I had 2 glasses of wine that night. I enjoyed myself Friday night with my friends, had a great time. And I did that because I knew this was the last week of birthday week, and this is gonna be it. It's gonna be over, and I gotta get back on track. So had a great time Friday night. Then Saturday comes around and it's party day, baby. It's party day. So I spent Saturday getting ready, getting the balloons blowed up, getting things ready to head over to the skating rink. We got there early, can't talk now, and we got the place decorated. It looked great, had a blast. I'm telling you guys, we had so much fun. I'm gonna throw in some pics and some videos like I said earlier so y'all can see. We were out there just enjoying ourselves, roller skating around, going crazy. There was a lot of cookies and cupcakes, which, believe it or not, I didn't have not one cupcake. Didn't even get one. I did have a couple of cookies, and they had pizza and different kind of drinks. Now let me say for this part, I had not drank Dr. Pepper. I can't remember the last time I've had a Dr. Pepper. And that was always my drink. I would drink 30, 40 ounces of it a day or more. I mean, literally, I was a huge Dr. Pepper fan. I got me a cup of Dr. Pepper and almost gagged. It tasted so nasty. So after that, I was like, just go back to the water. Let me have water. I don't need the Dr. Pepper. The party was great. We had a blast. I had so much fun. But I'm going to tell you guys, I was injured. I had hurt myself. Thursday night. Y'all know I go Tuesday, Thursday, Sunday nights. I've been going to roller skating, basically like classes, but it's with the Derby girls because my daughter-in-law does roller derby. And so I've been going to classes with her and working out with them. It's great exercise. But on Thursday, I had already skated. Candace and I had practiced our dance routine for like an hour and a half before class started. And I told myself I wasn't going to skate for class. It was scrimmage night anyhow. I would sit there and learn the rules of the game, watch the girls, and just relax. Well, when they all got there, the coach asked me if I would skate and learn how to do short track. I was already exhausted. I was tired already, pouring down sweat, and I thought, oh my gosh. So I sat there for about 30 minutes drinking some water, trying to get some hydration in me because I had not drank anything. And I got out there, and let me tell you guys, I couldn't stay up on my feet. I literally busted it over and over and over and over again. And the second time I fell really, really hard on this part of my shoulder, and I can hardly move my arm. Even today, it's Monday, that happened last Thursday, and I am still having a problem getting my arm up. Like, I'm having pains up in my arm. And so when Candace and I did our dance, the first opening act of our dance is we throw our arms back and forth. And I was in pain the whole time. Other than that, the party was fantastic. The dance routine, I'm so happy it came off as well as it did. But my bottom end has injured herself. So I'm hoping it's just a really deep bruise. It does feel a little better today. At least, I can move it up to this angle now. Going over still hurts a little bit. Yeah, right there. But it's much better than it was Saturday and even yesterday. So I'm thinking it's getting better. So I'm taking a week off from Derby. I am going to relax this week. Now that everything is said and done, all the party's over, all the dance practice is over, I get to rest. And I need it. Because after the dance skating party Saturday night, Ariel and I went and got something to eat. We went back to Santa Fe Seafood. And while we had our shrimp and coleslaw, repeat of Monday's meal basically, fried mushrooms, my son called us and told me that my mother-in-law was not doing well, that she's actually hallucinating, and she's starting to talk to Uncle Juju, which is her son that passed away last September. So he's been gone almost a year. I was like, we got to go. We got to go see her, So after the skate party was over with, we came home. Devin and Rachel were getting ready to fly out the next morning anyhow. We dropped them off at the airport at 6 in the morning, and we drove from there back to my parents' house. They live about an hour and a half away from us. So, and my parents and my in-laws only live 5 minutes from each other. We all grew up in the same small town, everybody knows everybody type thing. So we went to my mom and dad's until it was time enough to go to see her, and we went to the hospital and spent 2 or 3 hours with her, and Ariel brushed her hair out, and we talked to her for a little bit, and I'm not even sure if she knew who we were, to be honest. It was just very sad, heartbreaking, but I wanted that closure for myself and for my daughter. Devin had been there the day before because he flew out to Mexico Sunday morning, so he had went Saturday with his dad and spent some time with her. So we did go see her Sunday. I got up at 3:30 Sunday morning after having that birthday party and not getting to bed till close to midnight. We were running off fumes yesterday, and got home last night, I think probably about 6 o'clock or so, and Ariel and I were just done. We ate dinner. Oh yeah, I haven't put that in there. For Sunday dinner, we did a lot of leftovers. So I had fried shrimp again and coleslaw, baked beans, and potato salad. So everything that was left over from Friday's meal and Saturday we had on Sunday, and now all that food is gone, and we just rested last night, watched a couple of movies, and just called it done. So when I say this week is going to be a down week, I'm exhausted, I'm tired from everything, emotionally, physically, mentally, all the working out, hurting, injuries, all that stuff. I really want a week off. So we are taking this entire week off. We thought Ariel was going to have her second her second ankle surgery this Friday, but we just got a phone call from the doctor's office, and it's not going to happen this Friday. So her surgery has now been scheduled for September 9th. They are going to go back into her ankle. They are going to take out the band across the top of her foot and remove the hardware and see if that helps with her mobility any. So all my prayer warriors out there, if you can keep her in mind the next few weeks, just say a short prayer for my daughter that everything works this time and she's able to get her mobility back and her flexibility so she can get back to work. If this does not work, she's probably going to be looking for a new career path because she's got to be in boots. She works in a chemical plant where they stand for 12 hours at a time, and my poor child can't even stand 5-10 minutes, if that. So anyways, the weekend turned out great, but it ended on a sour note for us, and we were a little wore out, to say the least. So overall, that is what happened this week. It's pretty much a repeat of last week. It's okay. I knew the month of August was not going to be pretty for me. Honestly, I knew that. But I'm going to tell you, I have not seen the 180s in 20 plus years. I mean, at least 20 years. I mean, steadily. Like, if I ever got into the 180s, which I don't even remember being in the 180s, but if I got into the 180s, it wasn't for a long period of time. It might have tipped in and gone right back up. But I've been in the 180s now for weeks, several weeks, and I haven't seen the 190 tip back over. And I want to keep it there and going down. Because I think, like I've said in a video in the past, there's for me like a trigger in my mind, in my head, when I see a certain number that I go, oh, I got to lose weight. I'm 232 pounds. Why was 232 my trigger? So I'm resetting that. I don't want to ever see a 2 in front of my number on the scale again, ever. So for me, and I'm been in the 180s, now I'm resetting that mindset for that trigger button. Right now, it's like, oh, 187, 190. Oh, no. We got to get started on a lower number. I don't want to let myself slip and go up that hill again because it happens fast. I gain weight very quickly, and I can pull it off pretty quickly when I've really set my mind to it. But I know how fast I gain weight. So I knew these 2 weeks were not going to be pretty, even though in my head last week I kept telling myself, oh, I'm going to do better. Part of me really knew the truth. Ariel even said, Mom, I don't even know why you're worried about it. Just enjoy this week. And I thought, you're right. Whatever happens on that scale Monday happens on that scale, So with all that being said, I am still happy where I'm at with my weight loss up until this point. I am cleansing and detoxing today, and the rest of this week, I'm thinking about tossing around maybe some alternate day fasting for the month of September. I know that Derek's Journey, I saw yesterday, he's going to be doing another Beast Mode challenge for the month of September, which I did not participate in the last time because I was having some issues and knew I wasn't going to do well, and I just quit, which I shouldn't have, but I did. So I'm thinking about getting into that for some more accountability and just getting back with some goals, because goals help me. I like to check numbers off, and setting goals help me. So for the month of September, I'm thinking about doing a couple of things, maybe Derek's Journey and some alternate day fasting. So I'm doing some research on that now, because the last time I did it, I tried to do eating every other day with just 1 meal a day, and I had no energy. I felt miserable that first week. I think I lasted 4 or 5 days. It was not long. I did not do well on it. So I may do some of that. I'll let y'all know what I decide to do and how I do it. But I'm thinking about tossing that around too, at least to get a jump start and maybe get out of the 180s and start seeing that 177 consistently, because that's really the whole point of all this, is getting the number on that scale down, feeling healthier, getting into better shape, and smaller clothes does not hurt my feelings any either. Oh, I tell y'all, when I saw that size 14 jean go on and button with no problem a couple weeks ago, I was ecstatic. So those little small wins is what's keeping me going, along with you guys. You guys, let me tell you, I know this video's gone way too long, and I'm gonna cut it off after this. I love having the communication back and forth with you guys. Just all the encouragement you all give me, telling me, good job, you look great, keep it up, or I'm doing this, I'm starting OMAD, give some advice here and there. And I may not know all the answers. I don't know for sure. I don't know all the answers, and if I don't, I'll just tell you, I don't know. But just having the interaction with you guys in the comment section, it keeps me motivated. It does. And that's what the whole point of this channel was going to be about. So thank you, because y'all have motivated me to keep going. And even though I hate having to come on here and say, I gained again this week, in reality, I'm still a winner because I've lost so much and I have you guys to thank for it. Y'all have kept me coming back week after week, knowing that I need to get on here and do an update is what has kept me on track more times than you will ever know. That accountability piece, it's the main thing in weight loss. And if you don't have it, you will keep going through the slippery slope of falling off and trying again and falling off and trying again. I've did it my whole life, you know. I needed some real accountability and I finally found some here with you guys. So thank you from the bottom of my heart. I do truly appreciate it. And I'm going to let you guys go and I'm going to get back on track. I'm going to start this week getting rid of all this junk out of my system and start doing better, because these 180s, they got to go down. So guys, thank you again for being here. I hope everybody has a great week ahead of them. And I will see you guys next Monday. Let y'all know how I did this week, getting all the junk out of my system and getting back on track. And until then, have a great one. I will talk to y'all later. Bye.